Question 6 is quite an open question, 4 marks, looking at bonding and structure. So it says magnesium and silicon have different types of giant structures, and it asks us to describe the bonding in magnesium and in silicon, and to include the names of the particles and describe the forces between the particles in those structures. So command words: describe, gives us some more information in terms of what's to be included, and then describe again. So describe the bonding, include the names of the particles, and describe the forces between those particles. Key information. Well, what are we talking about? We are talking about two different elements, magnesium and silicon. So we need to link that back to our learning. What kinds of structures are we talking about? Well, magnesium will be giant metallic with metallic bonds, so we're going to be describing what a metallic bond looks like. Silicon is giant covalent, so we're going to be talking about covalent bonds and what they look like. So how are we going to answer this? We'll just take them one at a time in terms of structure. So we start with magnesium. So magnesium has metallic bonds. What causes a metallic bond? Well, it's the electrostatic attraction. And this is where it's important we get our terminology right. What is that electrostatic attraction between? It is between positive ions, and they are held together by delocalized electrons. And that's really all we need to do. We've included the names of the particles, the positive ions. We've described the forces, its electrostatic attraction between them, and we described the bonding as metallic bonding. So now we need to do exactly the same for silicon. So silicon is a giant covalent structure with covalent bonds. Not quite finished. What are those covalent bonds between? Well, they are between the atoms. Trap that people fall into on questions like this is they start talking about molecules, and as I said before, we can only talk about molecules if we are dealing with a simple molecular substance. In this case, we're dealing with a metallic substance and a giant covalent substance, so no need to mention the word molecules. They don't contain molecules at all.